So you're looking to start a tea business and you want some advice. Let me share with you, you're on your path to financial freedom. There is nothing like working for yourself. Maybe you're looking to start a tea business because you need some supplemental income. You're a stay-at-home parent, or you're looking to leave your 9-to-5 and you want something with high profits and something that's easy to manage. Well, I'm going to give you 4 pieces of advice, and it's time tested. Let me share with you, the pathway to success is not easy, especially if you are an entrepreneur. I'm a seasoned tea entrepreneur. I'm so excited to share with you this information. I'm not selling you anything. I want to let you know that the purpose of me doing this is to improve and increase the tea industry in America specifically. All right, let's get started. For more videos about tea, business, and making a profit, check out Zen's YouTube channel or Zen's corporate website at zensteahouse.com. Number 1, it is not easy. It is not easy. When you take that path to entrepreneurialism, you are now going into a place where you are the boss. You are the one that's got to figure out the problems. Maybe you have your business up and running, or you're about to get it going and you're looking for customers. That's on you. You don't know what to sell. You don't know how to price it. You don't know how much tea to carry. That's on you. If you want more information on how to go that route, we have a business video in the link below. I cannot stress to you enough that if you're going to go this route, I want to advise you, it's not easy. You have to be mentally tough. You have to have that mindset of, no matter how bad it is, I'm going to get through this. Truly, the first few years is all about survival. If you can make it past that first year, great. You're alive. If you can get to the point where you're paying your bills, awesome, you're succeeding. Yes, if you're able to pay your bills, then you are doing great, because working for yourself is not for the faint-hearted. And I want to advise you, my first piece of advice is understand it's not easy. Yes, people jump into the tea industry because there's high profit margins, because a lot of people drink tea. Arguably, more people drink tea than coffee. That's not probably the case in America, because we are a coffee, caffeine-driven nation. Not that we actually drink cups of coffee, we drink cups of sugar that have coffee, but nonetheless, tea is a good industry to be in, but it's not easy. Number 2, time. Oh my goodness, I can make time the number 1. But before I share about time and the challenges of time, when you're an entrepreneur and you're going that route, time is the most valuable, precious resource, and you can't replicate it. Money you can make more of. You can hire more people to do the work for you, but you'll never get that time back. If you want to go into business for yourself and you're selling tea, understand that time is so valuable. You might be able to put some time aside after your 9-to-5, maybe when you put your kids to bed. After you've done everything you need to do, now you dedicate it to your business. Whether you're a tea entrepreneur or any entrepreneur, that is a reality. You have to be good at managing time. And the truth is, if you ask people about time management, you give little blocks, all right? I have 24 hours in a day. I got 8 hours here, 8 hours here, 8 hours here, 8 hours here, all right? 24 hours. You got to cut out time for yourself, because you can't just do all this work and not feed yourself, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally. You need some time for yourself. That is a priority. It's kind of one of the main details in the book Profit First. If you want to go into entrepreneurialism, I advise you to read that book, Profit First. And it's going to talk about finances, but those principles can apply also to time. And in business, you will never have enough time. My second piece of advice is you get really good in managing time. That means managing how much sleep you get, how much time you spend with the customer, how much you spend with your family, your friends. All of that, can't stress it enough. Number 3. Oh my goodness, customers. maybe you have a customer service job. Maybe you're like me and you came straight from the military, because a lot of entrepreneurs or a lot of military people go into the entrepreneurial route either because they can't work for anyone or they just got that really tough mindset saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to reach this goal and I'm going to get there. You have to understand that if you want to do well in business, you have to be really good with customers. If you are leaving your 9-to-5, if you're a stay-at-home parent and you can't handle your family, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, then being a business owner probably isn't right for you. Even if you have an online business where you don't really interact with customers, there is some really good evidence to show that people who are good with people will do better in business. And that's regardless of tea, coffee, or any beverage, or any product or service you provide. My third piece of advice is you get really good with customers. And you not only go surface level with customers, you actually turn that into sales. If you are really good with people, really good with customers, you will be great at sales. So if you're like, oh, I'm a great people person, I just hate sales, then you're not that great, right? Good customer service converts into sales. You know you're doing well in business when the people who buy from you say, you know what, Fernando, or you know what, so-and-so, I really like you so much, I'm actually gonna buy that tea. I don't need it, but I want it because I bought into you. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you have to be able to translate that into sales. That is number 3. Number 4. Number 4, network. Have you heard it said, it's not who you know, but what you know? No, it's not true. In business, it's not what you know, but who you know, especially in tea. Number 4 advice is you have to have a network. You have to know people who can build websites, who can help you with your phone calls, your emails, can help you with fulfilling orders, can give you a line of credit. What makes a person really good in business, successful entrepreneurs, they have a list of people that they can call to help resolve their issues. Now that doesn't happen overnight. You have to develop that over time. Again, if you are leaving your 9-to-5, you're a stay-at-home parent, you are looking to make some supplemental income, selling tea or not selling tea, you will need a network of people. You've heard it said, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, when you have your business, that's a little baby. I actually have a video in the link below about the parallels of raising a child and building a business. I highly suggest you watch it. I spent a lot of time on it. Tatiana, who's recording this video, she helped edit it. And if you take in these 4 pieces of advice, number 1, knowing that it's not easy. Number 2, that it has a lot of time, that it takes a lot of time to build a business, okay? You don't just open up and awesomely, instantly, you have success. It's not how life works, that's not how business works. That being said, you can get overnight success, but easy come, easy goes, all right? Number 3, my biggest struggle, people. Oh my gosh, ugh. I wish I could be better at people. I genuinely wish I could be. I spend so much time working on improving my people skills. And it starts with being good to myself, and then loving my wife, and then loving my children. I have 4 children. Each one of those kids takes a little bit out of me. When you're about to leave your 9-to-5, if you're a stay-at-home parent, you try to make that supplemental income, you need to be awesome with people, including those in your inner circle. That could be your neighbor that you don't like. Because in business, you will find people, vendors, customers, neighbors that you don't like. You'll have to get good with them. And you have to win them over and get them to buy into you. Malcolm Gladwell, he wrote the book Outliers. That's a good book. You might want to read it. It's a good people person book. It's a good get where you want to go book. But as I'm thinking about it, it's actually John Maxwell. John Maxwell said, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. I highly advise you read that book too. That one's probably a bigger priority than Outliers by John Maxwell. If you read that book, you'll understand one of the messages is that leadership, when people buy into you, they follow you, they join you. If you're a tea entrepreneur or just going into entrepreneurship, understand, even if you are working for yourself at home from your laptop and you're trying to get posts and you're using social media to get people, they gotta like you, they gotta buy into you. And that starts with your family. It starts with the people in your inner circle, your tribe, the people who know you the most. And yes, to be honest, that can be very difficult sometimes. Been married to the same woman for 15 years. She's my high school sweetheart. I can't tell you, we've never had a problem. Number four, your network. This is something that I hope to be able to offer you. If you work with me, and again, I'm not selling you, I'm not selling you this. If you want to work with me, I can help introduce you to the people in the tea industry. I am an authority in the tea industry. You don't build a business for over a decade selling directly to customers. You know, I did over 1 million sales in my 5th year, not by wholesaling, not by having multiple locations. I was doing farmers markets, right? I built a team that way. That's not easily done, but it can happen with the right people. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, ready to leave your 9 to 5, however you're working at, you gotta have the network. You gotta know people who can help you get past those problems. I actually have a list of people who can help me with the IRS. Oh man, I hope that's not the IRS. Hold on. Ooh. This is actually a tea guy. Hi AP, can I call you back in a second? That's AP, is back. Yeah, thanks. That guy who just got the phone with me, he knows all the major guys in the tea industry. He sells to Coca-Cola, to Starbucks, to Lipton, those big guys. He actually likes working with me, and I'm not gonna say why, but it's because I grow the tea industry. A lot of people in the tea business, in the tea arena, they're already selling to tea customers. My company, zensteahouse, we're actually building new customers, grabbing new people who never drank tea before. And I hope to help you do the same. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. There's also a free PDF download you can get from the website zensteahouse.com for business. We offer it for free. Why? Because we're trying to grow the tea industry, and the best way to do so is by helping other entrepreneurs get there. If you want more specific advice on tea and business, well, take a look at Zen's YouTube playlist, Growing the Tea Industry.